All right, guys, I am a little behind. I'm talking about the Washington Wizards since y'all swear this is my basketball team. But for the record, I don't have a basketball team, but I do love a lot of the young guys on the Washington Wizards. So I decided to talk about them and pick them up this year as to talk about them and really kind of get into what they got going on because it's a lot going on. And through the first 10 games, they are 0-5 at home, 1-4 on the road, and they are currently on an 8-game losing streak. They had one win against Dallas. They just played Dallas a night ago. I think last night. I don't know. A night ago. And it was close, down to the wire. Dallas isn't a good team. I think they have 2 or 3 wins on the season already. Yeah, down to the wire, and again, couldn't pull it out. So with this team, it's going to be a patience thing. So if you are truly a diehard Wizards fan, you've been here, you know what it feels like, you get it, you may be frustrated. But again, you're going to have patience because right now, what's going on with the Wizards is Brian Keefe is trying to figure out what lineup works. Chris Middleton obviously is one of the veterans on this team as well as CJ McCollum. Chris Middleton hasn't been healthy. He can't play consecutive nights. He hasn't been available. So that also means lineups are changing night after night. And when he's there, lineups are changing again. So you're seeing guys get opportunities that may not necessarily have gotten opportunities in the beginning. One of those guys that has been getting some starting opportunities in his absence that I love, that I've been screaming from the mountaintops since last year, is Justin Champagnie. I love him. I think he brings grit that this team needs. When you got rid of Marcus Smart, you got rid of another layer of grit that I think that this team needs to grow off of. So Justin Champagnie, he provides that. Maybe not in the points area, but he's gonna contest. He's going to be annoying. He's going to be like that gnat for the opposing team, and he's gonna get you those rebounds, those boards that you need, right? That defensive menace that you guys need. On the Wizards. So I want to see more from Justin Champagnie. You just saw Cam Whitmore be an asset to the team and have a high of 19 points. They're still trying to get him in rotation. I think he wants to make his name known and make his presence known once he gets in the game because his minutes have been limited. I think he does too much sometimes. Like, I don't think it's on purpose, but he just does so much to make a point to be the guy that he ends up making mistakes. So, and I'll have a separate video for Bub Carrington because I see everyone up and down the timeline talking about Bub Carrington and, kind of what his play has looked like right now. Alex has played phenomenal. I think he had one bad game after his historic game. Keyshawn George has given you it. He has shown you defensively, offensively, how he has progressed and how he can be a dominating factor on this team. Bilal Coulibaly, injured right now. He came back, showed you how he can contribute offensively. You love to see it. You love to see him back dunking the basketball again. And, I love what he brings. CJ McCollum. Yeah. So I do, and then sometimes I don't, but then I'm still trying to figure it out too. I'm trying to figure it out. CJ, I love when you're hitting the threes. I don't like sometimes when you are really, really hesitant and then you kick it out to them and then they got to figure out what to do with it real quick. Like, at this point, you just go ahead and take the shot because, this team is still trying to figure out who they are. I love the energy Trey brings. And, there's so much. There's so much to figure out what that starting five looks like. But I'll say until the Wizards have a true center, and I know what you're thinking, Alex has all the blocks, and he can't be the only one. But until they have a true center, this team is going to struggle. And you can say what you want. There's a lot of teams in the NBA that don't have a true center. This team needs one. Okay, and so they get serious about getting that. And Marvin Bagley is not that. He's a power forward. I get it. Until they really invest in that, I think they're going to be where they are and keep figuring it out. And again, I'll talk about Bub in a little bit here. But those are my initial thoughts. Let me know what you think.